Namaste.
Namaste.
I don't know. Actually, we say it at the end,
is that
don't
something?
we? We say it at the end, actually, not at the beginning.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Hello, and welcome to the channel, everybody, and to a upcoming here, very fun-filled live podcast that we have for you, because we are live today.
We do have a live.
If you have not caught this live, Thursday, 7 p.m., Thursday nights, 7 p.m. Central Time, U.S., and then you can watch live. If not, you're just going to come back and watch a recording, and that's cool, too, because you can still always leave comments down below. But everybody, I'm Corey Pratt.
I'm Chris Ruck.
And well, this is Craving Cars.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome.
This is it. And
let's talk about our sponsors. They're important.
Yeah, down below. And one of the things that has helped, the biggest thing is helping. The biggest thing to keep us going is our proud sponsors.
Yeah, and of course, we're in the studio with one of ours, which is Auto Beauty Center.
Yep, and we are coming to you live, actually, from Auto Beauty Center Studios here in lovely Independence, Missouri.
Yep, and there is a show this weekend, so make sure you come out and join us.
Yes, there is. I guess we can say that a little bit here.
We can get into it later.
Yeah. There's not really much to get into. It's a car show, so it's pretty awesome. But we got Flying H Drag Strip in the Hazy.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, we just recently talked to...
Lots of good news coming up. We'll talk about it later, but yeah,
some
big shout
good stuff about that. And I think we got, on another show, we'll have even more information.
Yeah, for
Crazy,
sure.
right?
RICHLINE Motorsports.
RICHLINE, thank you very
JD
much.
and his whole crew, they're expanding. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not just Kansas City no more. They are...
Yeah, they're Midwest for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if something didn't pop up in Vegas pretty soon. To be honest,
why not? I mean, if you could do it, right?
Yep.
We are Warriors.
Jason,
that's awesome. So we
Jason
are warriorsapparel.com.
I hate to single out Jason, but his whole family's behind it.
It is. I know Jason's kind of the face. It's a good face too. It's got awesome beard.
You got a nice
deal. Oh yeah,
nice red beard.
Nice package.
There you go.
UnKCorked wine and spirits.
Did you say package?
I thought you said that. Did you say that?
No, I did not. Okay, facial.
I don't know what we're doing with
that. There you go. Facial package. There you go.
UnKCorked wine and spirits. Where you can get some of your most experienced stuff.
We got to connect back with him pretty soon because he moved, and now we're just trying to reconnect again. And
yep. And I need to go out there and buy some stuff.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
why not, right?
Yeah,
they're cool. And then of course we have timely delivery service.
Big
T in the hizzy.
That's right.
For all you new people, that's in the house.
Yep,
that's what that stands for.
Yep. So we appreciate you guys. Thanks so much.
There's a little bit of a thing called cartoons too, if you've ever heard of it. It's where a pretty cool guy goes out. Well, I don't know about cool, but pretty awesome, talented. I don't know about awesome. A pretty talented guy goes out and he can DJ events, car events.
Go. Yeah, he plays
some tunes.
He can press auto tune.
Okay.
I could say.
Hey, that works. Welcome, everybody, for that's in the chat today. If you are watching, you're not in the chat, go ahead and put yourself in there. Just say, hello, I'm here. You don't need to participate in the conversations if you want to, but just,
you know what we forgot?
Just put in the chat.
We forgot our third party, the one that helps us a lot, Sean.
Our BFF.
Yeah, he is. We appreciate him so much. He's always our behind-the-scenes camera guy. If you ever see us two on camera, Sean's running the camera behind the scenes.
So far up to date, that's what it's been.
And we felt bad because we left from the Hot Wheels event in
Gardner. Yeah.
Gardner.
Yeah.
And he was broke down on the side with a flat tire. And it's like,
he left just before us.
Yeah, we can't replace that tire.
And then we were going down the highway. We got on, and we were like, why is Sean on the side of the road? Oh, and we immediately
ripped over.
We can help him. We got this.
Yeah.
And then he had a flat tire with this big ass white walled.
That's right.
Rat rod.
And he had him looking good at
Ford
the show,
truck
though,
tire.
too.
And I'm like, I was like, I got an air compressor. And there were slits and holes.
Yeah. It was ripped.
It was torn. And we're like, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it was ripped.
I kind of felt bad. I'm like, I really don't want to leave him, but at the same time,
too.
there was nothing we could do. And he told us to leave. He said, "Get the fuck out of my face."
Yeah, and I messaged him the next day. I said, I'm sorry we couldn't help. Sorry we had to leave you, but you know what? Next time, put a spare.
I asked him, I go, what do you need? So now you're not driving. Do you need like a beer or something? You need something to drink?
Yeah, no, he did.
He had everything.
He's self-supportive.
He is. He did good. He was on the phone. I'm assuming tow truck came shortly afterwards.
Yeah. So you got to give him a big shout out.
So Sean, It sucks that you had a flat tire. I'm assuming everything went okay. I hope you got a replacement, and I hope it wasn't ridiculously priced.
I'm sure it was.
It's not exactly like the commonest size tire.
It is not.
Especially being a white wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Post it in the... Sean, we see you that you're in the chat. Post it up there. What'd that cost you?
Life goes on, as he says.
Well, there you go.
It will be fixed in due time. Thank you both.
Yeah, we appreciate you, though.
Okay. Well, anything we can do to help fix that? Like, I mean, if you get the tire, do you need help mounting and balancing? I might know a guy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I got an air compressor. We can help screw it on.
Oh.
That's about the best we can do.
Just, you got some inner tubes?
There's limits to what we are going to do.
It's so old of a car, maybe it's got inner tubes in it. We just got to need a new inner tube.
I know. He should have just shot it full of bullets.
Well, it probably already has been at one point. I don't know. It's San Quentin, for Christ's sake.
Well, that's true. That's true.
The guard shot him when he escaped.
That's true. But it was the ride home from the Hot Wheels show, which we thoroughly enjoyed. We had a great time
this
there.
last week. So they had the Hot Wheels Legends, which we kind of talked about Hot Wheels a little bit last week. But we actually got to participate here at the Hot Wheels Legends tour.
Yep. Thanks to them for giving us good access to inside the actual parking showcase area.
And this was one of 12 stops.
Yeah.
So I kind of learned a little bit more about what they were doing. So they're taking a winner out of 12 different regions, and those 12 cars will then go head to head. I don't know when they did it. Like I said, in SEMA years ago. I don't know if they're doing it at SEMA again like that, or they're just doing their own little event afterwards. But then they'll take those 12 cars, which the winner, this one had a fucking sick-ass ride. I'm sorry. Man, I'm effing it too much already. He had a really, really nice ride.
You had a rough week.
He had a potential. He now has a potential to his vehicle maybe made into a little bit Hot Wheel.
Yeah, it'd be great.
I think that'll be really awesome.
Something local, and you know what? The truck was amazing. And you can see the interview with Clint on our YouTube channel.
Yep, right. It was was it 1990, I believe?
Somewhere in that range.
S10.
Yeah.
And then that's all I can really say, because
just watch the video.
You're just going to have to go to the video and watch it. I think the only thing you're not going to see in that video, in the full Hot Wheels video, there's some footage of the engine. Yeah. But I don't know that we have, because he had the hood down during that time, so there's no thing. And we'll make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, because we have some pictures of it that we're going to go ahead and post too. Yeah. By this weekend, as soon as Chris gets me those pictures.
There you go.
That guy right there.
Oh, was that the cue?
Because you took the pictures.
Was that the cue for me to jump in? Okay. Yeah. Yes, we have them. Yes, we'll post them.
I'll post them up. Yeah, we'll get all done, so you can see it. It was converted a lot, but truly,
there was a lot of cars there.
Him and his friends, just over 11 years. Yeah. Built that in his garage.
From only a cab and a frame. That's it.
At one point I thought he took an S10, but he goes, no, I got a hold of it, and it was just really a cab and a frame.
Yeah. Listen to the interview and figure out more about it. You have to.
Where do you listen to the interview from?
Our YouTube channel, Craving Cars.
The one that you need to be subscribing to right this second.
That's right.
Or shortly within this time period.
There you go.
Hit the bell icon notification too, by the
way. Yeah, but it was a great show.
So, on our YouTube.
And I got to give a shout out to the whole public that turned out. There was a huge amount of spectators that showed up.
Hey, how cool was that? I know they have, obviously, the cars that showed up for the show to be judged to possibly win. Yeah. And there was many of them that could have worked. I mean, even the one they picked, it's not like you can be upset with the one they picked, because they picked a really sick ride.
A good ride.
But there were so many of them that could have easily have won too.
And the attendance was crazy. I have not seen a car show that packed in a long time.
Some people were there just to buy the Kansas City, like this region. They had like each region has its own package. Yeah. Like its own special Hot Wheel. Yeah. They showed up just so they can get that.
And that line was long. And
regardless if they even walked around, looked at the cars or not, they showed up so they can go just buy that Hot Wheel or Hot Wheels or whatever, something like that. Yeah. I didn't get one. Did you get one?
No.
I didn't get one either.
I was too busy.
We got a sticker. says Hot Wheel Legends on it.
That's all right.
Hot Wheel Legend Tour.
It's always a good time though, and that was amazing. So
I was relying on Steven Miller. He was a guest that we had last week.
Yeah.
He was going to go buy one for me.
And he didn't?
I don't know. I'm relying on. If he didn't, then he failed.
Where you at?
I didn't fail.
Where you at, Steve?
I didn't fail. It was him. I was. He's probably on here. Isn't he?
Oh,
I'm
he's
so- I'm
on
sorry,
there.
I'm
Of
just
course
kidding.
he is.
I'm
No,
just
yeah.
kidding. Oh, they even had. Oh, check this out. They even
They
had.
said they had fights in
They
Walmart
even had
over
a-
Hot Wheels.
They did. They even had a thing where you had to spend $25 or more in Walmart, and you
Yeah.
come out, and then you had access to get another a thing that was.
That's correct.
That you couldn't get unless you went to Walmart and spent $25.
Right.
Is that not like?
It was still a good
Is that
show.
not like proof sponsorship? Like, how do I
Yeah.
squeeze more people or more money out of the people with sponsoring?
Right.
You come in my store that we have the show at.
Right.
Come spend the money. You can get something free.
Yeah, we're not giving stuff
Actually,
away.
I don't know if it was
Come see
free,
it.
but you couldn't get it unless you showed that you spent
That's
the
right.
money.
No, it was a good show. Overall, it was a great show.
It was cool, and I think one of the awesomest things that I saw, if that's a word,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Was that a word?
Hey,
Awesomeness.
it became a word
2 seconds ago.
when Kung Fu Panda came out.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
All right.
So it's a word. It's in the dictionary.
All right.
You don't believe me? Look it up.
But anyway, we're still working on our main video for the whole show.
They do, but they had the cars that tour with them. So they had
do.
a few
Ones that are already made in
you,
the cars.
You got to watch the video. They're in the video.
Yep.
Because they had a thing with the Hot Wheel, and then the car was there.
Yeah.
But my understanding is, like this is a thing where they can take someone's build and they're going to make it a Hot Wheel, right?
That's correct.
Some of those cars though were a Hot Wheel first, and
Correct.
they built the live action car.
That's right.
And to see the live action car there,
And you
was
put out a
pretty
video years
awesome.
ago about it, and
Yeah.
you can go check that out because it's
Yeah.
part of this whole couple weeks of uploads.
there
So,
was some weird, I don't even know what the heck it even was, but it has the two surfboards on the back, the
Yeah.
rear engine, the two surfboards.
Yep.
That was a Hot Wheel first.
and the dual engine.
Years ago when we were
Yep.
kids.
Yep.
And now it's a live action car. The dual engine with a giant front end.
Yeah, yeah. And then, of course, the gold Stingray with the big motor.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I know it was a Corvette,
Yes,
but
it
I didn't know
was.
if it was a Stingray.
Yeah. But it was cool there. So Mobile One was also a big sponsor there.
Yep.
And of course the dual engine car was one of them. The other one, it was a Porsche 944. Like a rally car. It was an awesome car.
Nobody paid attention.
I never
to
thought I would actually see one of those in person. And I don't mean just like a Porsche rally car, but
Yeah.
a 944 rally car. Because at one point, like in the 80s, they did actually do like Dakar racing
Yep.
with the 944 back then.
Yeah.
I thought that was actually cool seeing one. Now that one wasn't actually raced probably, but it was still the Hot Wheel. And then
concept
here's
was
a
there.
live action car of it,
Yeah.
or full size car of it. And so it was like, oh, I want this car. This was so cool. I loved it. I like it. I like it a lot.
All right,
I
what
like
else
it.
we
I
got?
like it a lot.
We got a lot.
In the chat. If you guys are paying attention that are live, Stephen Miller, our Hot Wheels specialist, is putting a few things in there.
The gas monkey car.
Of what they were, the twin milled Diora gas monkey car. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, thank you. Will. Don't forget the like button.
Yeah, thanks, Will.
And anyways, you know what? You got some more information on that. Refer to Steven.
Yeah.
If you have a question on what was there, just put it in the chat right now. Steven, what the hell was he talking about? And then he can answer it. I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah. All right, what are we getting into, man? Let's get into the meat.
Let's get into first off, hey, like we said earlier, Saturday, so this weekend. So if you're live, you're good to go. If
That's
you're
right.
watching this a week from now, then you've done missed it. But what is it? The 19th? What is it today? Today's the 17th? 18th, 19th. Bam.
There you go.
July 19th. I think 9 a.m. to 3, the Auto Beauty Center car show.
Which is right outside our window, actually, where it's going to be held.
Totally
So,
cover my. I mean, man, what the hell? You don't cover my.
I know,
camera.
but I'm just trying
That's
to
it, just for you. Hey,
figure this
this
out.
is the
So
show.
it's
The
right
rest
over
of the
there.
night, this is right outside our window.
That's right.
This weekend, we'll have the Auto Beauty car show. So
That's right.
I don't remember how many years it's been for them. 3 or 4, something like that.
Well, Casey Showdown's been putting it on for a while. I think it's been
I just remember.
4 years now, at least 4.
I'm thinking this.
Let's just say at
I'm
least
thinking
4.
this is the 4th one.
At least
too.
4. Yep.
Could be 3.
Yep. We'll be
At
here
least-
covering the event.
At least 3. Probably no more than 4.
That's right.
There we go. There it is. You can go back and watch some previous ones. Where from? Oh, our YouTube channel.
There you go.
There are some previous videos
Like,
from
subscribe,
the last ones.
donate.
I think we're gonna shoot a little bit maybe this weekend. So
Yep.
we can show you some more stuff. But I'll encourage you to come out, check out Auto Beauty Center while you're here, and there you go. And I'll show you the window that our studio's from. Just the
There you
window.
go.
Just the
All
window.
right.
You don't get to see anything else.
What are we getting into?
Well, So, we got some car news today.
What you got?
Ooh, how about this?
You know what? And we talked about this. I didn't want to know too much about what you want to talk about today, and this is going to be like just freestyle back and forth. And I'll tell you my opinion.
I'm scripted. He's free styled.
That's
because he's a DJ. Freestyle.
That's
You want to talk about EVs?
Fucking A, no.
All right, well, let's go on to the next car.
Did anybody make an EV in the last year? Anybody come out with something new in the last year?
Yeah. You want to talk about it?
What is it?
You want to talk about it?
No.
All right, let's go to the next car then.
All right, what is it?
I tell you what, one of the newest things coming out. Don't put it up yet. Don't put it up yet.
I'm not. I got you, man.
Right,
I got you.
So one of the newest things coming out from the lovely American car maker of Ford is a Mustang. Yeah! Woo! Woo! All right!
Oh, that's awesome!
No. It's not just any Mustang. This is the Mustang GTD. You're thinking, wow, another Mustang.
Right. I'm sorry.
GTD. So this is what this is.
Not buying it.
This is what this is. This is developed for GT3 racing.
Okay, first off, what year is this coming up? Is this production or concept?
Yeah, this is going to be 26. 26 model would be the first one. So 2026.
Okay.
But what they did is
bolt a bunch of shit to
Ford decided to go into GT racing in the GT3 class.
Okay.
So they had to make a car. Well, in the racing rules of GT3 racing is you have to have a production car that's off of. So they had to homologate a car.
That's correct.
This is the homologated version of the GT3 racing car. Okay? So as you look at it, now granted, just recently, within the last, 2 years, I think, the Mustang just went through a change, like a style change, right? The next model.
Facelift. We'll call it a facelift.
It's supposed to be all new car, but in reality, underneath, it's almost
under the body, everything's the same.
80-something% of the cars is
That's correct. That's
correct. As the previous generation.
It's a facelift.
But they got some new look. So this has a little bit of styling in that new look, but you notice there's little flares and that are more flared out. You got the little wind. Wind out of the front tire, little vents, letting the downforce. Obviously, you see that giant swan neck spoiler.
Wang.
Basically, they took a lot of cues out of the Porsche GT3 RS racing car, or even street car for that matter, and made that car. So here's the deal, though.
Is it good looking?
Here's the deal.
If I was a Ford lover, I think it's a good looking car.
So you know how Ford, the Mustang, they have all their alternatives. At one point, you could buy a 4-cylinder turbo, you could buy a V6, you could buy a V8.
Yep.
Well, they got rid of the V6 a while back because the V6 and the Turbo 4 was like 5 horsepower difference, 10 horsepower difference. So they got rid of the V6. They didn't need it. So they had the EcoBoost 4-cylinder. Well, they're getting rid of that now too. I think 2025 might be the last year you can buy it. I think as 26 combined.
Does that make it rare?
I don't really care. But what I'm getting at is they're dumping all that. And so technically speaking, from 2026 or 2027, whatever year they're starting it, the only Mustang you can buy is going to be a V8. The only option is going to be a V8.
Good.
Which I think
should be.
Yeah. I was like, wow. So just so you know, so the Mustang GT, they've bumped it up. So for the 2026 model, you've got 486 horsepower.
Okay.
Which was like 460 before. So I thought, wow, that's actually, 26 horsepower, you don't think that's a lot. But usually, you see like increases of like 5, 10, 15 or something, right?
Right.
So I was like, wow, that's pretty good. Now, they've already released this before, but now they brought it back, the Mustang, the Dark Horse. You've heard of that one, right?
I have.
Okay. Now, the Dark Horse is 500 horsepower. So not a lot more. But there's also, the Dark Horse has a lot of the Shelby GT350 parts in it. So it's kind of close to a Shelby-ish.
Okay.
Okay. Engine, no, it's not.
But they're not going by the Shelby name.
They have the 5-liter V8 naturally aspirated.
Yeah.
But the GTD, which we
no
go back
Shelby
to,
name.
Let's go back to that. Check this out. So that is now going to be the most powerful Mustang. And you're right. What Chris has said does not have a Shelby badge.
You can tell by the badge because it's just a Mustang badge. It's not the Cobra.
No, it's not a Cobra. Well, they didn't use the Cobra name for a while now, actually.
Yeah, but they had the badge.
But they would have the Shelby badge or something, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
On the grill, they would have
But
a
either
Cobra.
way, this isn't a Shelby GT350. It's not a GT500. It's the GTD. It's homologated for the GT3 car. Now, this is what I want to tell you what it has. 5.2 liter V8, supercharged, which if I'm not mistaken, the GT500 had also. So, actually, let me go back. The GT350 that came out like 2017, 2016, whatever it was.
And we know a couple guys. that have them.
Yeah. Has a naturally aspirated 5.2 flat plane crank V8.
Yep.
Awesome car.
Great
526
car. Yep.
horsepower. But the GT500, the Shelby GT500 came out. They supercharged that 5.2.
That's correct. That's right.
They did change it back to a cross plane crank instead of a flat plane crank.
Okay.
But it was like it was like 760 horsepower.
Yeah, it was kind of it was four. For Ford,
Something like
it
that.
was kind of crazy.
And that was like the first Mustang you could buy that broke the six-figure digit. Fully loaded out, carbon fiber wheels. I think you're looking at like $110,000
Okay.
for Shelby GT500.
I don't. Do I even want to know what this goes
hold
for?
on. So the GTD also has the 5.2 supercharged V8. Here's the thing.
I guarantee you're gonna go.
They're not telling you what the horsepower is going to be. They're telling
What?
you it's at least 800. So 40 more from the GT500.
So you're saying this car?
So they're saying at least 800, which means it's probably going to be 800 and some change.
So do you think they're still testing what they can put?
They're just not going to tell you the final figures until the car's ready to be purchased. Or actually, you know what? Pre-orders are already done for this car. Matter of fact,
is it really?
As a matter of fact, you see those wheels?
Yeah.
Those are special wheels. I don't know what the package costs to get those wheels.
Nice wheels.
But people want those wheels so much.
Yeah.
Everybody's ordering them, and they don't have enough for them. So now they have to try to get more of those wheels to put on the GTD.
Yeah.
It looks cool. I don't really know the tires. You know what?
It looks like a
because
honeycomb
it's not a fully
style.
out car, guys. I don't know like the total stats, the wheel size.
Well, it hasn't been.
I
actually,
imagine those are some fat ass tires on that car because it's a GT car, right?
I'm sure with the wide body kit on
I know,
the back.
right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna here. If I had to guess, that's at least a 315 in the front, at least, and that's at least a 345 in the back. If I were to guess,
11.
And these
12.
this is a rear wheel drive car only.
Yeah, there's some meat behind it.
Okay, but
GT class,
there's a lot
GT
of
class. They don't do all wheel drive though, do they?
you know what? I
thought they
no,
were
no,
all-
no. You can.
Can you? Okay.
Like Lamborghini had the Huracan GT3
Okay.
car.
Okay.
It was all wheel drive.
Okay. Gotcha.
However, with that said, most of them aren't because due to lightweightness,
Yeah.
because you're adding a lot of weight with all wheel drive.
Of course.
Like the Audi R8. When it was racing for years on end, it was all wheel drive still in the race car.
Okay. Well, that
So,
makes
but
sense.
you know, lightweightness and blah 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 blah. Right now, racing homologated. So there's a lot of firsts with this car. So screw the GT, screw the Dark Horse. This Mustang GTD is basically a completely different car. I feel like it's going to have an 8-speed dual clutch, which if I'm not mistaken, I've never seen a dual clutch in a Mustang. I think this is a first.
Ooh, I don't know.
Even
Good question.
the GT500 had like the 10-speed or 8-speed, but it wasn't a dual clutch. The torque converter. So 800 plus horsepower. I say plus because Ford never gives you the damn numbers until the car is actually out to drive.
Which is good because they want to get accurate numbers.
They're claiming 3 seconds 0 to 60, pretty quick. So we're talking production wise.
That's quick.
The fastest Mustang, the most horsepower any Mustang. And for the first, if I'm not mistaken, it's the first. It's also a transaxle. So you got the engine in the front, transmission in the back. So it's a transaxle when typically you'd have the transmission in the middle like normal,
Right,
like
right,
anything else, right?
Yeah.
So now they're really, really talking about the weight distribution and all that stuff. It's going to have push rod rear suspension, and I mean it's basically that's the homologation. So they're taking the race car first and putting every race car bit they can into the street car.
Okay, so
You wanna give
Don confirmed 325s in the front, 345s in the rear.
So there you go. I was really close to that, wasn't I?
Yeah, you
I
were.
was really close to that.
Good job.
So, hey Chris, do you want to guess the price? So the Shelby GT500 was fully loaded about $110,000. Well, how much is this car?
The way it sits in the picture,
Yeah.
I would say max I would pay for it.
Not what you would pay for, but because you got to think, they got a little more power bump. They got all the flare. They got all the extra spoiler, the downforce, the air induction stuff, and all that stuff. So there's more to this. So I'm imagining, obviously, it's going to be more expensive than the Shelby
I would say
by whatever the margin that is.
$250,000.
Wow, you aimed really fucking high. You think a Mustang?
Would I pay if it wasn't a GT40? I would not pay more than $250,000.
You think a Mustang is going to go from top of line of 110 all the way to 250?
With all the mods they have on it, yeah, I would say 250.
Other than that, I don't know any other mod. I don't know if is it a carbon fiber underneath. I don't know if it's carbon fiber body. I don't know any of that stuff right now.
250. I would not go more than 250. There's no way I'd go more than 250.
So the way that car's sitting right there with those wheel package and all that stuff, closer to 350.
Fuck no. No, hell no.
$350,000. That car starts.
No.
That car starts
What?
at 300,000. 300,000.
No. What's a GT4 RS go for?
A what?
Porsche.
Well, the GT4 won't be the more comparable one because that's going to be a little bit. The
Okay,
GT3. The GT3 RS is going to be the
how much?
Top dog. Fully loaded out, $200,000.
Okay. I'm sorry for it. I don't know what you're doing.
So
I would pay. Would you pay $100,000 more for this car? Hell no.
What they are saying is Porsche GT3, watch out because this car's coming. But here's what we're getting at. Supercharged V8.
Okay, I get that.
With over 800 horsepower.
I get that.
And they're trying to compare it to a flat six, naturally aspirated 520 horsepower car.
Oh, so 520.
So you're talking like maybe 300 plus, maybe 300-ish more horsepower.
Right.
And you're trying to say, oh, watch out, GT3. This could be a better car. I'm like, it's got like 300 horsepower more.
I wonder what the weight to power distribution is.
It fucking better be faster than a GT3 if you're spending that kind of money.
$100,000 more? Are you kidding me? There's no way I'd pay $350,000.
Well, if you want the full package, it's more like $150,000 more.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. No. You put your comments in there, but and I know we have Ford fans in the house, but there's no way I would pay that kind of money for a Ford Mustang.
So now we're really going on the line of not just the fastest Ford Mustang ever made, but the most expensive by a shit ton.
Oh, by a, yeah.
Now, however, it's not the most expensive Ford, though. It comes in number 2.
Well, of course.
With the last generation of the Ford GT.
Yeah.
When it came out, it retailed about $450.
Yeah.
So.
But it's a completely different car versus the Mustang. This is just, to me, this is my opinion.
All right.
It is a Mustang GT with a bunch of bolt-ons.
Yeah.
Is what it looks like.
So in reality, I think the car is going to start around 300. So Stephen Miller posted on here saying a sticker that he found online.
I knew he would.
Okay. He said officially started at $327,960. Well, that's after destination and gas guzzler fees. But before that, it's probably around 300 and a little over 300. But either way, the way that car sits on that picture we showed him, that has the special wheels on it, and that's got some other packages. That's like,
I'm sorry.
That's like close. Hold on. That's like $350 without the destination and gas guzzling fees on it.
No, I wouldn't. I don't care what car you buy. Would I pay $10,000 for a carbon fiber hood? Hell no. It's a carbon fiber hood. You can have one custom built for way less than that. I don't get it. No, I'm sorry. Steve, I'm sorry. No, they're way out of their league on this one.
Well, okay, how about this? Then what other alternative in America? Now, we're only talking America right now.
Yeah.
I know they're out to attack the Porsche. So here's my problem with that.
Yeah. It's an American car. It doesn't have the handling.
Porsche has made some incredible cars.
Yep.
Okay. You don't have to be a Porsche fan to understand that they have made some incredible cars. Now, as their non-regular production cars, like let's say the Carrera GT came out, you know, that thing was V10, ridiculous. Okay. Fast for its time. It was like 450,000 when it came out. But like the 19 Spider, they came into the hypercar world with that hybrid supercar naturally aspirated V8. The V8 part had over 600 something horsepower by itself.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it had the motors on it and all this stuff, and it was like almost 900 horsepower. Blah blah blah. Awesome car. I would still take one today. I don't
understand what they're going for
I don't
with
have
this
a couple
car.
$1 million to spend though. But so
Why are they bringing this out? Why aren't
So-
they just using the GT?
outside of that, Porsche's fastest normal production car is a 911 GT, is a 911 Turbo,
Right.
not GT, but 911
Right.
Turbo.
Yeah.
The one you get now, Turbo S, 650 horsepower. Okay. It is as fast as 0 to 60 quarter mile times is damn near. There's not many things out there that are faster to it. Now, past that, yes, there are cars that are 8,000-9,000 horsepower now. That past that quarter mile time, you will you'll pass that.
Yeah.
But the track and focus car that Porsche's always made has been a GT3 because it's in the GT class.
Correct.
How is it that Porsche's GT3 class car is a naturally aspirated 6-cylinder with 500 to 520 horsepower?
Sure. Power to weight.
What everybody else's GT3 race car is 750, 800, all this other crap. And they're always comparing it to this car. Like Ferrari did it too.
Yep.
With their V8, naturally aspirated. Then they did a twin turbo V8. Lamborghini with the Huracan GT3, which was a V10. All these other cars. And now the Mustang GTD. Watch out, Porsche GT3. It's like, dude, you guys are comparing yourself to a 6-cylinder
Right.
NA.
Right. Of course you're gonna. Yeah.
If you guys
Power to weight.
aren't
Power to weight.
smoking this car, then you are really fucked up. See,
It's track. It's track.
Porsche's only going for a certain class.
Yeah.
They can make a faster car. They made the GT2
That's right.
RS, for instance, which was a turbo version, 700 blah blah horsepower, but they just look at it and they go, we don't really have to. We're really good at making cars.
That's right. Power to weight.
So we don't need
handling.
a supercharged V8. We
That's
don't need
right.
a V10. We don't need all this stuff.
That's
So
right.
anyways, but however, in America, you want a fast car. You don't have to buy a Mustang GTD homologated race car for $300,000, which we all know they will never go for $300,000. They will be easily 320, 330 something plus. And that's only if they even go for MSRP, because there's going to be a markup, because they're going to be limited. It's a homologation thing.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to this real quick.
So next thing.
Okay, but let me get back to this real quick.
Okay.
Because I want to point something out.
This
is a car that
that's
designed around a certain person.
This
is not something that's going to be
a person that lives day to day with no fear. A person that sees a ditch and says, I don't care if I find it myself in one of those one day.
Yeah.
A person that says, hey, I might curb a wheel, but who
Yeah.
cares? It's a Mustang.
I guess for 350
A
grand.
person
no,
that says, I will end up backwards in a tree, but you know what?
Yeah.
I'll walk away unscathed.
All right, let's get to the Corvette. Enough with the Ford.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not really making any sense. I'm just being funny. But you're right. The GTD is going to definitely have a very narrow margin of buyers.
Which they all do, I guess. And I'm not knocking them.
No,
it
it's
is
a
unique.
specialty
It's just
car.
like the ZR1 and the Z06s. It's dedicated to a small niche market.
Z06 came out, naturally aspirated V8, 760 horsepower. Nice.
Yeah.
But they just recently, in a sense, replaced it with the next fastest Corvette ever, which is that one.
This bad boy.
That's the new ZR1. It's not a different name. It's not a different special name. It's a ZR1, which they've had before.
Yep.
It's not just like the GTT. It's not some ridiculous hybrid. I got 3 electric motors and a sail and a rocket launcher and a petrol engine. This is just all engine. It's a 5.5 liter twin turbo V8.
I think this car is sexier without the wing.
That produces. You kind of have it. You kind of have to have it.
I get why you have to have
Because
it. I'm just saying.
produces 1,064 horsepower.
Yeah. But it has.
How about this? Okay.
It's not just motor.
Now this is a Corvette though. What's twin turbo? It's
Yeah.
twin turbo V8.
Yeah.
As opposed to the GTD is a supercharged
Yeah.
V8. Okay. 5 liter V8. No, 5.2 V8.
But isn't this using
5.5 twin turbo?
Isn't this using electronic motors though too to enhance it?
It is not.
It is not. Oh, okay. So
This
it's just
is-
straight motor
This is
Okay.
more horsepower than a Bugatti Veyron
out of a
out of
motor.
out of a V8 with twin turbos. A Bugatti Veyron has a W16 with quad turbos that only produces 1,000 horsepower. Now, granted, that car's a lot older. So, here's an American icon, just like the Mustang is an American icon too.
Yep.
I will agree.
I like we're stepping up for sure.
But this is a Corvette. This is the GM American icon, or the Mustang is the Ford, obviously, American icon. With more horsepower. At least a couple hundred more than that GTD. This is rear-wheel drive only.
Yep.
Like the GTD.
Right.
This is engine and forced induction, like the GTD.
Yep.
Transaxle, because it's mid-engine as well.
Yep.
Like the GTD.
What's the price difference? This is going to be the question.
What do you think? You're thinking.
Wait a minute. Okay, the Ford was going 350-ish.
I can't tell you that it's lighter because I don't know the weight of the GTD. I'm assuming that GTD is going to be the lightest Mustang ever built. Because I imagine that because it's a homologation race car like that, I imagine it's going to be really light.
I don't know.
But this is
I would still say 250. I would have priced the Mustang at 250. I would have put the ZR1 close to it as well. So 250 is what I'm going to say.
175 to 186.
I'm buying it all day long.
So not even 200.
You can buy two of these.
A GT3 RS, you can spend more money than that car. A 520 horsepower GT3 RS can, or you can have a 1,064 horsepower Vet.
Right.
I've seen this car race against the 1,000 horsepower Lamborghini hybrid. I've seen that car race against the Ferrari 1,000 horsepower hybrid.
I was going to wait for you to say love Ferrari so I could reach out and smack you.
And that car beat it.
Okay.
With less money.
Okay.
So, with that car existing in today's world, would you buy a Mustang GTD?
No.
When for $150,000
who in our audience
less
would choose that Ford?
I want to know.
Yeah.
Now, it has 8-speed dual clutch in the ZR1.
Same. Okay.
So what is it? 360? 3 seconds?
3 seconds, 0-60.
What do you think that one is?
I'm going to say 3.4.
They're saying it's 2.3.
On the ZR1.
Quarter mile, 9.6.
Holy stock.
Yeah. Just the way it comes.
Shit. No. Hands down.
I don't get it. You know what top speed? You want to guess the top? I don't know what the top speed of the GTD
252.
is. Oh, no, you're going a little high. 233.
No. Well, that's because it's not tuned.
But 233 miles an hour.
I get 252 out of it.
That's almost what the McLaren F1 used to do. And against Booker World records in the 90s. I think it was like 240, I think.
I'd still take the wing off. Although, you know what it looks like? It looks very McLaren-like.
You almost need that wing, though, man. Would you really want that? You not want that downforce with 1,000 horsepower behind you?
Am I going 200 miles an hour? Hell no.
Well, I'm not saying you're going to go 2 miles an hour, but still, I think you'd want it. So I don't get it, guys. What do you guys think? I mean, would you?
Doesn't it look like a McLaren?
I got to try
from the front wheel back.
I'm sorry, guys. I need to try to go through some of this.
I'm dealing with it.
Yes, You're not lying, Steven. Yes, the GTD is an awesome car. It looks like an awesome car. I can only imagine it's an awesome car. But
I'm not going to say it's not an awesome car.
Until I can
it's
see
not a $350,000 car.
Until I can see that car closer, I won't know for sure. We haven't seen one in person yet.
I still wouldn't buy it. Not for $350,000.
But you like the wheels.
And you know what? I'll tell you what. And I'm going to look at it from our perspective. If you pull up at a car show with that car, right?
Yep.
And you pull up with the Corvette.
Yep.
They're both going to get the same amount of attention.
Probably.
They will, right? ZR1. Because everybody's going to look at this Mustang and say, you just strapped a bunch of shit to it.
Here's the thing. You're right. People are going to be like, wow, look at the wide body kit he bought for it.
Correct.
Look at the front
induction
clip that he bought for it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the hood he bought on it.
Threw a big wang on it.
Where like a Corvette, when you look at a Corvette, Z06 and a ZR1, if they're side by side, there's some differences.
There is.
But if you see one without the other one side by side, you're like, oh, cool, it's a nice looking Corvette.
True.
But I also saved. They're not thinking, oh, this is a Z06. Oh my God, this is a zero. Unless you're a Corvette fan. They all look the same. Oh, look, you put a spoiler on your Corvette. That's cool. No, it's
You know what I
ZR1.
could
It
do
comes
to
with a
that
spoiler.
Corvette for $200,000 more?
Just buy another car.
I mean, it's you could buy another. Yeah, you could buy.
Go buy Audi R8.
You could
So
buy
then
an
you can have a
amazing
twin
car.
turbo V8 and a naturally aspirated
get it.
V10.
I don't know what they're doing, but I get why they're doing it because they need to get back into the racing, which is why they're designing it.
Now, Ford's never been that big in the GT side of racing before, except for the Ford GT.
Right.
But that was a long time ago.
That was. Why aren't they doing that?
And now they
anymore?
got like the newer version, the twin turbo V6 Ford GT. But that wasn't the G. Hold on, that wasn't the GT3 class. Yeah. That was a different
Why
class.
don't
of
you just
racing
slap
stuff.
6 turbos on something and figure out how to make
that
it
truly
more power?
was a race car that they decided to go, well, we'll make a street car version. But that wasn't the GT3 class. That was a higher class.
Correct.
Okay, just to let you guys know, that's a higher class. As far as I know, it's a GT class of some type. Maybe I'm wrong. However, I need to let's go through a little bit. See, window sticker. There's a $10,000 carbon fiber roof that you can get for that car. Sorry.
What?
$10,000 you can get a carbon fiber roof. $1,500 on the GTD, and you can get red brake calipers.
Yeah.
$1,500.
You know what?
Anybody who buys a GTD, come see me, and for $1,500, I'll make sure your calipers become red.
And save you at least half that price for sure. All right, let's get to the European side of this.
All right. Let's see. But I'm pretty sure the GT owners got a special purpose. Yeah, of course Shmee's getting. You know who cares about Shmee?
The T-Pain body
Shmee
kit.
150. Who cares about Shmee 150?
I agree, Shane.
Okay, Shmee's actually a good channel. Don't get me wrong. I'm just kidding.
Sean, good job calling out the T-Pain body
Shmee.
kit.
It's all good. What do you got?
I agree.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I tell you what. The next thing we have is the Malibu SS supercharged, twin turboed.
There you go.
NA.
There it is.
There it is, right there. Oh, wait, that's not it.
Wait, is that it?
All right, I'll tell you
wait.
what. Now, since we've been talking about GT,
Yeah.
Lamborghini got into GT3 racing with the Huracan. They had the GT3, the Huracan GT3.
Yep.
That's the next one. That's the one that is taking. The Huracan is now being retired because they don't make the car anymore, anyways.
Yep.
And it's now being
Which
replaced
is a shame. Such a good car.
with that car. And that is
we argued about how
the
it was
Temerario.
We had the Temerario.
Temerario.
We had to ask Siri how this was pronounced.
No, I did not. I did not ask Siri.
Yeah,
I did not ask an iPhone. I asked Google.
Yeah, you called it Temerario.
It was Google. It was Temerario.
Okay.
It was all right. Temerario. Timmy. So Lamborghini is going to stay in the race. I don't know if you guys understand this or not, but Lamborghini was never a racing car company.
No.
Back in the day, the
they were in the GT classes.
no, they
Not-
like the Countach. They did.
Oh no! Yeah,
when the Diablo
yeah,
came out, they
yeah.
did have a GT Diablo race
Yeah.
car.
We're only talking recent.
It didn't really do.
Yeah.
It just they made it just to make it.
Yeah.
It's more of an independent. People can buy it and go race it.
Pre-2000s, there was no.
There really wasn't a history. It's not like Ferrari had that racing history,
Yeah.
and then they decided to go, well, we'll build road cars
Yeah.
so we can fund our racing team.
Yep.
And that's Lamborghini built road cars because they didn't think
exotic road cars.
because they didn't think Ferrari did a good enough job on road cars.
That's right.
So then the tractor company, making them out of his shed, decided to make a V12 supercar.
They really didn't get heavy into it till the Huracans.
The Huracan was the first, I would say,
They didn't do much with the Gallardo.
because of Gallardo, the Gallardo, the Murcielago, they just
Maybe
really,
they tried, but
they really
they
wasn't
didn't
big.
last.
It wasn't until the Huracan Performante came out,
yeah,
where you finally had a Lamborghini that you could call a track car.
Yep.
Like, wow, I'm going to go have some track days.
Yep.
That's the car you wanted to buy.
yeah,
Then
'Cause
they-
it was an
then-
Audi.
Then they got into the GT3, so they had the Huracan.
because it was an Audi,
Yeah, well, sure.
basically.
You know what? It was German controlled to a point. Okay? And you know what? I still say today, the V10 in that car sounds better than the V12 in the Aventador.
I agree.
The Aventador sounds loud. The V12 was awesome.
Extremely loud.
It is cool, but it don't sound as good
I don't
as
know what
the
it
V10
is.
of the Huracan.
I don't know if it's the RPMs
just
that
think-
revs out at.
I just think
but
V10 sound better. That's
I
all
do
there
too.
is.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm a V10 kind of guy, I guess.
The V12 is too throaty.
So some of the nicest sounding engines in the world, the LFA, V10, the Porsche Carrera GT, a V10.
Correct.
The Huracan, a V10.
Audi RS5, V8.
So not in the list, obviously, because it's missing 2 cylinders.
It wasn't worth a try. I thought I'd sneak mine in there, but all right. All right. But you know what? What's it called again?
It is a Temerario.
In V10.
No.
V8.
So the new Temerario. So this,
V6.
So
Four-cylinder.
The Temerario is basically replacing the new Lamborghinis, right? It's the new set of Lamborghinis. The Huracan, the Aventador don't exist anymore. Okay.
Okay.
You have the Temerario. It is a twin turbo V8, 4-liter V8 with 3 electric motors. Okay.
3.
Hold on.
Why would you have 3?
I'm not talking about the race car, the actual road car.
Yeah, but why would you have 3?
The road car is, I don't know what the fucking power is. I'm going to be honest with you.
Right, somebody look it up.
You're welcome. You're welcome, crowd. No. I really want to talk about the fact that they're releasing the GT3 car. So here it is. The GT3 car, though, the race car, is using the same 4-liter twin-turbo V8, but no electric motors. So engine only.
Well, yeah. Why would you have 3 and not 4? Is there one in the middle?
No, there's one that assists the engine in the rear, that does the rear axle.
Okay.
And then there's 2 electric motors in the front for each front axle, for each wheel in the front axle. So it's a total of 3 electric motors with 1 gasoline engine. But here's the thing. That GT3 car with the twin turbo V8, the race car, that right there, that's only got 550 horsepower. But it's in a racing class that's limited to that. So they can't go beyond that.
All right. Well,
but here's the thing. No, here's the thing. There's the road going version of that car. The engine produces 789 horsepower.
More than the actual race car.
789 horsepower out of just the engine. The twin turbo 4-liter V8 produces 789 horsepower. So the race car with the same engine is only producing 550.
Because they're racing in a class.
It's going from a 10,000 RPM red line to an 8,000 RPM red line.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which means they're going to run that engine all fucking day long, and it's going to be about as reliable as engines
They're not
get.
even stressing it.
They're not even coming close to stressing that engine.
Yep.
So if you guys are into GT racing, keep an eye on that car because I think it might start doing some good stuff.
Yeah.
And it also goes from the fact of the road car's four-wheel drive. That one's only rear-wheel drive because it just has the engine. Okay. So basically, this is what Lamborghini did. They built a racing engine first.
So they built a car around the engine.
And then they decided to take that engine and beef it up for a road car. I mean, come on. They added over 200 more horsepower to the road car. Just the engine alone. That don't count the electric motors they added. That's saying quite a bit. I kind of want to follow a little more about that car.
All right, we'll look into it.
I really did like the Huracan and the Aventador, mostly the Huracan. But I'm really curious to see where this is going because they don't have the V12. Well, they do have a V12. They don't have the V10 anymore.
Right.
They have the V12 in the shoot. Yeah, that's what it's called.
SJV or SVJ?
No, not the SVJ.
Okay.
No, they don't have the event. That's the Aventador.
Oh, okay.
They got the newest Lamborghini. That's the 1,000 horsepower. It's V12, naturally aspirated V12 with some electric motors to it. So that's the one that replaced the Aventador. So now all Lamborghinis, right as of right now, are road cars or hybrid cars. But they didn't do that for the race car. So I'm kind of happy to say Lamborghini is in the racing still. They got a new GT3 car, and I think it's going to kill it. It's going to kill it. Because you got to think, they've always beefed everything up, which means they've probably made the aero better than the Huracan. Yeah. They've made the downforce better than the Huracan, all that stuff. They've made the chassis stiffer than the Huracan. They made everything better, the Huracan. The only thing they just didn't get to do is they didn't get to use the V10. But when they're tuning it, they say it's much easier to try to just mess with the turbos instead of having to mess with the entire engine. Because the NA Huracan, the Huracan GT3 was a NA V10. So if they're trying to tweak something,
Well, yeah,
they
it's
got to do it
internal.
internally in the engine.
That's
Where
right.
here,
Yeah.
they could just turn boost here and just jack with boost and leave the engine alone.
Yeah.
So
All right, let's get into our last
I think
one.
that's pretty cool. And I just want to just kind of announce this right now. So only one of the biggest reasons is because back when we did the retro couple shows, we talked about the 80s.
Yep.
Where the F40 came out, the Ferrari F40.
Yep.
The biggest, like this is the first time we had the F name.
Yeah.
Right. And then in the 90s, the F50 came out. In the 2000s, you had the Ferrari Enzo, which was basically the F50.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry, the F60. Right. Sorry. It was the F60. And then the Ferrari.
If you even say it.
La Ferrari.
I hate that stupid name.
I understand that. You know what that's? Well, Ferrari's the maker.
No, I don't get it. And we had an argument about this earlier.
The Ferrari was the maker. The model it literally stands for the Ferrari.
It's like calling the Chevy Chevy.
Like James May.
I don't get it.
James May even called it Ferrari. Here comes the Ferrari, the Ferrari.
No, it's just called the Ferrari.
But the maker's still Ferrari. That's like just saying
stupid.
That's like saying Camaro without saying the Chevy Camaro.
That's dumb.
The Chevy part.
That's dumb.
Say Camaro.
The Ford. Okay.
I know
we had an argument about
I know
this.
they've been basically the only ones that's done that. But Chevy did do something that was just kind of silly.
And I still don't understand it.
They took the name out of a car and just okay. So over the years of
I think UAI generated
over
this.
Over the years of Chevy, they've had a certain trim package on every car except for probably the Corvette. That was an SS package.
That's correct.
The Camaro had an SS package back in the 60s.
The Malibu SS.
The Malibu had an SS. The Impala had an SS.
Yep.
The Chevelle had an SS.
Yep.
The fucking Silverado had an SS.
Yep.
Okay. The Corvette didn't. They had its own Z packages.
Correct.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well, at one point they made a car
still debating
that they
this.
literally just called an SS.
I'm still debating this.
It was the Chevrolet
SS.
not like Camaro SS. It was just a Chevrolet SS.
That's what it was called. And I'm arguing that it was built off an Impala body.
No.
They just called it different.
No, it was built off a Hold'em car. So
I don't get it.
Hold'em was a car manufacturer in Australia.
Yep.
Okay. Good eye, mate. All you today.
Yep.
So, in Australia,
They had the Hold'em.
the Hold'em cars, they decided to bring them to America. Well, that was back under the Pontiac name, which was the GTO.
That's right.
Made it a few years on that.
Yep.
They didn't cancel the GTO because of sales or anything. They canceled it. They didn't cancel it. They just they didn't make that model no more.
Yeah, they just ended Pontiac.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, okay.
They ended that Hold'em car, and they went to the next generation Hold'em cars. When they came out, then it was called the Pontiac G8. In reality,
Correct.
Still just a Hold'em car underneath. Okay.
Yeah.
All Hold'em cars were GM powered anyway, so it worked out. But Chevrolet had to let go of the Pontiac name. Or GM, sorry. GM had to let go of the Pontiac name.
Correct.
And so they continued the Pontiac G8 into the Chevrolet badge, and they called it
The Chevy
the
Impala.
SS. No, they did not call it Impala.
They did. It was the Impala SS.
Just called a
Okay, I'm gonna
Chevy
argue.
SS.
Somebody agree with me or disagree? Put something up there because I've never heard of just a Chevy SS.
Let's prove this once more time that
All
I'm right. He's
Okay.
wrong.
Please do. I've never
I'm
seen one.
Taller. He's
I've
shorter.
never seen
I'm
one.
better looking. He's less looking.
I've never seen one.
I got less glasses.
Anyway, let's get back to the Ferrari side.
It was
Ferrari
anyways.
F80.
Yeah. So the LaFerrari was called it was codenamed. It was basically the F70, but now they have the new Ferrari. They didn't put some other stupid name with it. They just called it the F80 now.
Good. Which they should.
And there it is. What do you think that's got? That's got to be awesome, right? You know, you had the twin turbo V8, the F40. You had that in the F50. You had amazing stuff in the Enzo. The Enzo had the V8, or did it have a V12? I can't even think of. Someone say it was a V12.
I'm going to think this is a V8
then you got
twin turbo.
The Ferrari was a hybrid, so it had electric motors along with everything else right there. So they've continued. This is a hybrid.
Oh, okay. So
this is a
it's
hybrid.
probably an NA V8 with electronic motors.
Only if.
No? If
Nope.
you say it's a V6,
Then what? If I say it's a V6, what?
not going to. I'm going to turn it
Are
off.
you gonna leave?
I'm turning it off.
He's gonna leave. Is he gonna
Okay,
leave?
wait. What is it?
It's a V6.
Okay, we're back. What?
It is a twin turbo V6. Hybrid. Has 3 electric motors. There is an electric.
Another 3 electric. They can't afford 4?
Nope. There's an electric motor in the rear because it's a mid-engine. There's an electric motor that helps out the rear engine to the rear axle. That electric motor only has like 80 horsepower or whatever.
Okay.
And then there's 2 electric motors in the front to each wheel that total 282 horsepower. The combined horsepower, just so you know, that hybrid that V6, that twin turbo, you want to guess what that V6 has? How much horsepower that twin turbo
Okay,
V6
but
has?
are they adding the electronic motors to it?
Sure, but hold on, just engine alone. Do you want to guess how much the engine has in horsepower?
The engine alone, probably 650.
888 out of a twin turbo V6.
And then stack
That's pretty impressive.
And then stack the hybrid part on it. Now you're probably close to 1,000.
1,184 horsepower.
Fucking nuts.
So listening to that and reading the horsepower differences, I would say this is definitely a proper successor to the F series of Ferraris.
I would agree.
Now, is it gonna? I don't know how it sounds. I don't know if it's gonna sound as. I will find that out. There's some videos out there as well.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what it sounds like. It's gonna sound like a V6.
It's probably gonna not be amazing. It's not like the V8s that they used to have or the V12s.
Okay, question would be, what's the red line on it? Because that's going to drive whether the motor sounds good or not.
I don't know.
Because the high revs will definitely sound
It's not
good.
the only V6 twin turbo they have, though. They have they have another Ferrari that's out there with the V6, and it actually sounds pretty decent. Doesn't sound as good as the V8s to me still, but they do have one out there already. Do you want to give a price tag?
It is gorgeous.
What do you think of the? I mean,
oh my God!
That looks very hypercar looking to me.
Compared to the Ford, I would say this is a million.
So you got to think. You got the F40, and then the F50, and then the Enzo, and then the Ferrari, and then you have that
1.2 million.
Yeah, go up a little bit.
What?
Go up a little bit.
Okay, 1.2. I could see it being worth that.
Okay, just so you have an idea, I don't remember the other ones, but the Enzo when it came out was about 650,000. That was the Enzo.
But
now the Ferrari, that was like 900.
Stupid.
That was like 900 something thousand when it came out.
Yeah, because it was
but it was new tech and all that stuff.
New tech, but it was also branded as the Ferrari.
The Ferrari, right?
Okay,
exactly. So now you got that 1.2. No, you got to go up a little bit. What do you think?
1.6,
just a little bit more.
1.8.
Just a little bit more.
Oh my God, 2.
A little bit more.
What? It's over the 2 million mark.
No, you got to go up a little bit more.
2.2.
Just tab it more.
3.
A little bit more.
What?
Just a little bit.
There's no way it's worth $4 million.
$4 million is what the tag is.
No, fuck no. Nope. I'm sorry. I'd buy for the Mustangs. Wreck them all, and honestly, I'm sorry. There's a limit to what a car should be worth, and there's no way in hell somebody. I mean, I get people will pay it.
Yeah.
There's no way any car is worth more than $1 million.
Only 799 of those are going to be made.
I don't give a shit. They made 2. I'm not paying $4 million.
$4 million. You know what you can get for $4 million?
You know who's buying this? Some guy that's going to put in his garage and never drive it except the day he bought it.
Do you guys want? Yeah, it's going to get garaged and put on a fucking rack.
Of course it is.
Do you want to get like a more of a comparison on what money can buy you for cars, whether it's supercars, hypercars, all stuff? Because for $4 million, maybe we need to get into a conversation of what would you buy? You have $4 million. It don't matter what the hell the car is. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about maintenance. Don't worry about none of that stuff. If you had $4 million to spend on a car or cars, plural, what would you buy? Would it be that?
No.
You know, for that same price, you can get
a garage full of cars.
You can get a 1,600 horsepower Bugatti.
I wouldn't buy that.
You could buy a Koenigsegg, Jesko, that has like 1,600 horsepower.
We know guys that have garages full of stuff, and there's no way they have close to $4 million. And I'd rather take everything in their garage versus this one car.
I beg to differ. We might have something that they have a total of way over $4 million, but out of mini cars.
Mini. And some you can
because
drive.
they'll have a couple cars that are around $1 million a piece, but they've got a bunch of cars.
Okay,
Like
if you
you're
had,
talking, they got like 15 cars and they might equal 4 million, not one car.
would you even take this out on the road? If you buy, okay, I get it. If you're a billionaire and you can afford to buy it, you'd buy it. Yes, I would probably drive it.
But let's say this though: what if you're not a billionaire? What if you're a 200 millionaire?
Would you drive it every day?
Wouldn't you think you would still be paranoid as fuck to drive that car around?
See, this is where I get into car, and we agreed on this like one of our first episodes. We are drivers. We want to drive the cars we own.
If you're not able or not too afraid to drive the car, it's a win. If you're too afraid to drive the car,
Why
or
own
you
it?
just don't think you can because it's going to kill value and you're more worried about value than you are driving it,
You're a collector.
then
You're
what's
not a driver.
what's the point of
Yeah.
buying the car?
I get it. I mean,
So we've had some good cars on this show, okay? We talked about the new Mustang, which might be the raddest fucking thing that's ever come out of Ford on the Mustang badge.
yep.
The raddest thing that's ever come out of Corvette, out of GM for a Corvette, the ZR1 badge. Possibly the best racing car that Lamborghini's ever built. And the successor to the Ferrari F series of cars, the 40, the 50, the 60, the 70, now they have the 80. But you can buy all of the other predecessors of the F80 for the cost of what the F80 cost.
Yeah, and I get what. And Will, I
I don't-
appreciate you putting a comment in there, but Will's point is this is an investor's car, right? This is somebody who's going to buy the car and then sit on it for
I
years,
can't-
and the value is going to go up. I get that.
One of the biggest things I don't understand is why Ferrari cars tend to go up. Why?
It's the-
Why are Ferrari cars going for 10, 15, 20, 30 million dollars? Like
Yeah.
the most expensive single car I think ever sold has been a Ferrari
yeah.
at like
I'm sorry.
36 million or
I
something
don't
like that.
get it.
And I don't know why,
get it.
because that car in general, I wouldn't have bought it for the retail cost. You know what I mean? You know how retail cars just like, hey, this is an $80,000 car. Oh, I'll wait until a couple years and it goes down in price. And
You know
buy
what
it.
would be good
Ferrari
to have
doesn't
on
do that.
You know
You're
what
right.
would be
You buy that car, and I hate to say it, you're not buying it for a car to go drive. You're buying it
No.
because you know 5 years from now you can sell it for double, triple, quadruple, whatever it is. And that's bullshit.
so. To
That's-
me and
that's-
you, that I agree. And
That's
I
not
wish
Ferrari making a car for you
Yeah.
to go drive. That's Ferrari making you a car to invest.
that would be a good conversation we can have with a guest
I guarantee
to
you
say,
have to be
why do
someone
you invest in a car
You have to be someone special with Ferrari to even purchase that car.
with $799?
Which
of
means
course.
the ones who aren't special enough to buy that car have to wait till someone decides to put it at Barrett Jackson
That's right.
auction for $15 million.
That's right.
And then they'll buy it because they can.
I don't get it. And when we know people that do buy cars as investments, right? They don't drive them daily.
It's food for thought for everybody, guys. Guys, what do you think? What
Yeah.
would you buy? What would the thing? And also, make sure you put in the comments of what do you think the dumbest car was.
Yeah, Stephen,
ever
good point. Yeah, I mean,
Dumbest car ever built. Make sure you put that in the comments because we
Please do.
are going to, in the future
still
here,
building that list.
in the next few months, we're going to do an episode on just dumbest cars ever made. But we want to hear from everybody to what you think the dumbest cars ever built was. And we're talking the history of cars, not just a Ferrari F80.
Yep. And we got to wrap things up.
And with that said, I think we're going to call it a night. Call it a night. I said that right the first time, right?
Come out and join us.
We are signing out for the day. Come out and join us this Saturday.
Yep.
On the
Here at Auto Beauty Center.
19th.
Yep.
July
Gonna be
19th, 2025.
Good day.
Here at Auto Beauty Center. Just Google Auto Beauty Center, Independence, Missouri. It'll take you right. 3020 South Jackson Drive.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep.
Bango, buddy.
We'd love to
you
see
can
you.
check them out and all that kind of stuff. Make sure you are liking this video. Make sure you are subscribing to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell icon. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. I'm Corey Pratt.
Well, no, we're not
no.
there yet.
Hold on.
Wait,
What do
you're
what do
way
got?
ahead of yourself.
Thank you so much.
Sponsors.
Thank you so once again to our sponsors. Flying Drag Strip, We Are Warriors Apparel, UnKCorked Wine and Spirits, RICHLINE Motorsports, Timely Delivery Service, Auto Beauty Centers for studio space right here. A little bit of cartoons, and our best sponsors are spouses.
There you go. Our wives.
Which is fantastic.
We appreciate it.
But we're signing up for the night. I'm Ron Burgundy.
And I am Bob Ross.
And
And
to all you cravers out there,
keep
stay classy.
Is that what?
Stay classy, YouTube. Somebody might get that. I don't know.
Somebody might.
Let's get out of here. Let's go on.
We're out.
Good night,
We're out.
everybody.
We're out.